Hey there, what's up you guys? It's Kabir here. Welcome back to my show. Today I want to talk to you guys about time management, how important it is to manage your time every single step of the day, all day, every day, and how you can achieve so much more with less time. Let's get right into the video. So, today morning when I woke up, it is 12:42 right now, and I need to leave the house at 1 o'clock today to catch a flight. I woke up at 6 a.m. this morning and I had close to 10 hours of work. That means that would put me at 4 p.m. Remember, I have to leave at 1 p.m. I have work that takes me till 4 p.m. In addition to that, I had to drop my brother to the airport this morning as well. That took out a good 45 minutes of my time. What did I do instead? How did I plan to get everything done? And how am I sitting here talking to you guys? And obviously, I've gotten everything done. So let me take you back a couple hours and we'll go through how I went through today and just how I strategically planned my entire day and how you should plan your every single day so that you can make the most out of your time and you can actually be just as productive as possible. You can take the productivity level and make it all the way to the maximum. So, first things first, what I did is I wrote down an extensive list. I wrote down everything that I needed to achieve today, and I wrote down next to it how much time this is going to take me. Now, some of you may argue saying that this activity itself took me 20 minutes and that was a waste of time, but I did this. So I woke up at 5:30 this morning instead of my normal 6 o'clock, and I basically wrote down all this stuff. I did my morning goals. I didn't sacrifice anything in my morning routine. I still did everything. I still drank my green tea. I still wrote down my morning goals. When I worked out as well for an hour. I did everything that I needed to do. It's just I expedited it as much as possible and I planned it out. So I took out my notebook and I wrote down, I said, these are the things that I need to get done. I need to drop my brother to the airport. I need to go to the gym. I need to go to my stepdad's house and pick up a jacket. I need to go to Men's Warehouse and pick up vests for me. I need to get my laundry done. I need to take out all the trash in the house because we're going to be gone for a week and I don't want to come back to a stinking house. So I wrote down this list of things that needed to be done, and next to it I put down the amount of time that I thought it was going to take to get that particular task achieved. So I started out, and at the end of it I had added everything up and it came up to about 10 hours. So I said, okay, I don't have 10 hours. So how can I get this done in less than 10 hours? Because realistically, think about it. All I had was from 6 o'clock in the morning till 1 o'clock. That's only 7 hours. So I had to get 10 hours of work done in 7 hours. So I said, how can I be most efficient and how can I get this done? So my coach actually says that he plans out every 5-minute increment of his entire day. I think that's a little obsessive, but I'm maybe getting close to that point, and I'm further and further starting to see the value in planning out my time. Because what I feel is like even a simple task, like cooking breakfast, for example. Breakfast doesn't take me more than a maximum of 7 to 10 minutes to cook, maybe another 2 to 3 minutes to clean up the kitchen, and about 5 minutes to eat. That entire activity altogether should take me no longer than 15 minutes. Yet every morning, I'm spending close to 30 to 40 minutes on breakfast. And I'm thinking to myself, why am I spending 30 to 40 minutes on breakfast? So today what I did is I broke down my entire day into 10-minute increments. And for 10 minutes, I put down cook breakfast and clean kitchen, 10 minutes. And I was constantly looking at my clock. The whole day I was looking at my clock. I was looking at my watch. And I was always trying to stay on track. I was like, okay, it's 10:30 now. I need to be doing this. It's 10:45 now. The laundry needs to be in right now. So I just kept going like this. And what I realized is I tend to be so much more productive. Like today was one of the most productive days of my life. And it's only about 1 o'clock. I still got the whole day ahead of me. And there's so much more that I need to get done today as well. For example, I had to call a client as well today. The client wanted to speak to me at 11 o'clock. I called the client and I figured out if I can reschedule the call to 2 o'clock because I know I will be at the airport at 2 o'clock, waiting in the lounge, not doing anything. I might as well be able to take a business call, finish the call there before I have to get onto the flight. So it's strategic planning of your day. So sometimes you can do multiple things at the same time. Even for example with laundry, I'm sure we all know this. You can put laundry and you don't have to watch it. You can actually do other stuff. So I put the laundry and then I went and took all the trash out. I did a little bit of cleaning around the house, and just because I don't like coming back to a dirty house as well. So I planned out my day and I said, what can I strategically get the most done? So for example, I had to go to Men's Warehouse today to get vests for myself, and I also go to my stepdad's to pick up a jacket. So I did both of those in one trip instead of going one place and back, the other place and back. And Men's Warehouse, it was the fastest I ever got there. Like look at this. It's been a crazy day today. I've been trying to get all kinds of stuff done. I got less than an hour left before I need to leave for the airport. I still got about an hour and a half worth of work to be done. Hey, but I've done about 8 hours of work so far in about 5, so I think I can make this happen. That's the quickest I have ever made to Men's Warehouse. I was literally in and out in a minute and a half. I got 2 vests, which is what I came here for. And now I'm gonna head back home and make the rest of this YouTube video that I got for you guys. It's gonna be great. Well, that was me when I was on the way to Men's Warehouse, and then I got my jackets and then I came back. And actually, while I was driving to Men's Warehouse, I actually made that little clip there that you saw in my car simply because I realized that when I come home, I'm not gonna have enough time to film this YouTube video, but my time is limited. By 1 o'clock I need to leave for the airport. So what could I do to be able to still give you guys the value and still have that video? So I filmed a little clip, and even that 30-second clip, it helps me out later. And I'm gonna edit this video when I'm actually on the flight, when I'm not doing anything for 5 hours just sitting in the flight. So it's always the maximization of time. What a lot of people tend to do, even on a flight, you would listen to music maybe, you would maybe watch a movie, the in-flight entertainment. I'm planning on editing this video. I have blog posts to do, I have emails to write, I've got a lot of stuff to do. And I've planned it out that way so that I can do the most with my time that's possible. So I came back from the airport this morning, went to the gym straight back from the airport. So when I left in the morning, I left prepared to go to the gym. So I don't have to come home from the airport and then go to the gym. So straight from the airport, I went to the gym, finished my gym, and I was back home. And then I started doing other stuff. I started quickly making breakfast, that 10 minutes. I got so much stuff done today. I was surprised when I looked at my watch and it was 11:30 and I was like, all I have left to do is go pick up the jacket, Men's Warehouse, and film this video. That's not bad at all. I've still got an hour and a half. I had gotten so much achieved. So it goes to say, when you plan your time out, you can achieve so much more in the same amount of time. Even when it comes to your finances, when it comes to the rich people, every single rich person that I have been around, they have constantly said that all they are trying to do is buy back their time. They're always trying to buy back their time. They are in a constant struggle for time versus money, and that's the thing that people don't understand. We are going to our jobs on a daily basis and exchanging our valuable time for money. Time is the most valuable thing you have. You've got 24, I've got 24, and the next person's got 24 hours. It doesn't matter who you are. So you're always trying to buy back time, which is why I also try to get to bed by about 11 o'clock, 11:30, and then I'm up at 6 a.m. I'm up as soon as possible. Sometimes even if it takes me till 12:30 at night to get to bed, I'm still up at 6 a.m. because I know that that's going to affect my next day. So what if I have a couple hours less of sleep? I'm going to get so much more done in the long run. It's going to help me. I'm trying to buy back my time. So I'm putting in all of this work into my businesses right now so that I can play later. My mom used to always tell me growing up, she said, son, you can either pay now and play later, or you can play now and pay later. I choose to pay now. I want to play later. I'm only 25 years old. Looking at growing up, I'm looking at about 30 years old. I want to be at a point where my passive income gives me more than enough. You want to know what I wrote in my goal diary this morning? For my passive income in 5 years, I want that to be $2.3 million a month. And I am aiming towards it, and I will get there. A year ago, that number was only 1 million. That's how much it's grown in just a year. My expectations of myself for 5 years have grown, and I'm constantly growing with my expectations. So to be able to achieve all of the things that I want to achieve, I need to be able to manage my time. I need to be able to buy back my time. And there's only one way I can do that, is by managing it. What you have under control, you can manage. If you don't have it under control, you can't manage it. So when you're coming home, sitting on the couch for an hour and watching TV, did you know the average American watches 5 hours of television a day? 5 hours! That's a waste of time! I can get so much done in 5 hours, it's crazy! I've got 3 televisions in my house. You wanna know how much I watch television? Probably a combined of 1 hour a week. I literally watch. And you know what I watch on television? YouTube videos, educational YouTube videos. I barely ever watch Netflix or Hulu. And if I do, it's that one-off day when I'm like super lazy and I'm just like, hey, I've gotten everything achieved that I wanted to achieve. I just want to sit back and relax. Maybe with dinner, I'll sit and I'll actually watch something on TV. But the thing is, a year ago, I spent 5 hours in front of the TV every day. But it's that mentality that changed me, and now look where I am. So all I'm trying to say is, once you change that mentality, once you change what's up here, the results will start changing themselves too. Everything that you do in life boils down to this. You have a thought. That thought is translated into a feeling. That feeling is translated into an action. That action is translated into a result. Thoughts, feelings, actions all give you results. So you make sure you have the right thoughts, have the right feelings, and do the right actions, and you will see the right results. That's the formula to success. It's going to happen every single time. So make sure you are absolutely managing your time, hitting that like button, and doing everything that you need to do to be successful. You see how I slid that in there? I had to slide it in there, guys. Come on. Anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. We'll see you guys in the next one. Hit that like button again for me. Subscribe as well. I got my Instagram right here also. And I'll see you guys in the next one.